message, and a world hungry for hope. A vision to create a new culture. That will let us live as one family under God.
My name is Hyun Jin, and I am the founder and chairman of the Global Peace Festival Foundation.
Take on the mantle of global, moral, and innovative leadership.
God! Yes or no? That is not rooted in a Truman sweet thing, paradigm shift. All people of faith.
Will you own the dream of one family under God? Yes or no?
Well, one family under God is a vision that allows us to go beyond all the pretensions that humanity has to separate us, whether they be our national pretensions, whether they be our racial pretensions, whether they be our ethnic or tribal pretensions, and even our religious pretensions. I believe it's a powerful vision that has transformative power if people really understand it.
Dr. Moon's vision is built on a trifold platform of interfaith partnerships, strengthening families, and a culture of heart through service. Born in 1969 in South Korea as the third son of world-famous spiritual leader, the Reverend Sun Myung Moon, Dr. Hyun Jin Moon moved to the United States at the age of 4. Following in his father's footsteps, he has pursued the dream of global peace with the same passion and grown to become a man who has overcome all kinds of adversity.
To my father, the dream of building one family under God is not the dream of just one man, one woman, or one family. The message whose time has come for this age is one family under God.
I can say that he was the one who planted in me the vision that is guiding my life now, and he was the one who grounded me with the principles and values that have been the moral compass that I have used to check myself and gauge myself as to the direction that I'm walking. So he has been a very influential force in my life. So I want to be able to not only give them a sense of values and principles that have always been the guiding force in my life, but also set the example for them to follow. So in terms of word and deed, I'd like to be a father that not only tells their children to listen to them, but also follows what he preaches.
Dr. Moon majored in history at Columbia University, earned his MBA from Harvard University, and graduated from Unification Theological Seminary with top honors. He has developed a burning passion for educating young people, seeking to develop their characters as well as sharpen their minds. That is why he launched the Service for Peace, whose many programs teach young people the values of living for others through experience-based learning. Service for Peace is one of the most influential international voluntary service organizations in the U.S. It has been approved as an associate organization of the UN Department of Public Information and is well established worldwide. Service for Peace has developed a character education program in cooperation with national governments and partners with a wide range of other NGOs. The Korea International Cooperation Agency, for example, supports Service for Peace initiatives in Nepal that include building libraries and literacy programs for women and children.
The Service for Peace was a activity and that I initiated to give or offer young people experience-based education. In essence, to live in accordance to the value system of living for the sake of others or some greater good. Well, I talked about most important core value is living for the sake of others, which I believe is rooted in what I define as true love.
Do you want to be the owners of the greatest dream of all? Yes or no? For the continent of Africa to follow. Yes or no? What are you a member of?
One family under God!
Give a round of applause.
Leadership does not come from position, from how much money you have, nor how much power you're able to accumulate. Because at the end of the day, leadership is about how you have the capacity, have the force to be able to move others to follow you. Fundamental to leadership is the concept of a moral authority. What I mean by moral is that that leader has to be guided by a vision or aspiration that can capture the imagination. I believe that that vision is one family under God, and I am going around the world teaching not only that vision, but also the principles and values that undergird, the universal principles and values that undergird that vision.
In just 3 short years since 2007, Dr. Moon's foundation has held global peace festivals in 23 nations on 6 continents, touching more than 1 million people. The festivals combine the celebration of diverse cultures with peace-building service initiatives, mobilizing local grassroots partners and volunteers. Together, with engagement in the ongoing service projects, the festivals are culminating a global group of changemakers who take responsibility for improving their communities and work for peace across any divisions of race, religion, culture, or class.
Well, in my travels, I'm fortunate enough to meet many, many different types of people, as you say, ranging from presidents to students, business leaders to religious leaders, etc., etc.
I'm watching their parents.
To the world.
One family under God.
I think the thing that brings us together is our common belief in the vision of one family of God. I look at them as my partners in realizing this dream together.
Science and technology have shrunk our world, removing the physical barriers to travel and communication. But they have not overcome the racial, religious, and national barriers that divide the human family. Conflict persists across the globe, and poverty, hunger, and disease come with it. Dr. Moon has committed his life to finding concrete solutions to these critical issues by tackling root causes through a common spiritual vision based on universal principles and values. History is at a turning point. He challenges us to grasp the moment and create a world of peace where all people can live as one family under God.
We need to dream the greatest dream of all. Please share with me the dream. to create one family under God and establish a world of lasting peace. Not only in this century, not only the next millennium, for all future generations to come. Thank you very much.
We are one family.